What's going on, you guys? You're watching Blockchain Universe. I'm your boy Token Gamer, here with you live with artist Barbara Totsi. Am I saying that right?
Toasty.
Posty and Rendered Flesh. Oh, we lost Rendered. Come on back. Show us some love. Hit them emojis if you're here in alt space. If you're at
Yes.
home, come on and join us in alt space VR. Download it and come join us here. Uh, Guys, we have the honor to hear from these two lovely artists. First, we would like for you guys to tell us how you guys got involved in the NFT space, and then tell me how you guys collaborated to create this project.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah. Okay. In let's when how I get into NFT space, I started to look at how I could bring my art project into NFT space in 2018. And I started my first project into NFT in 2019. Well, minted my first NFT in March 2019. Super rare. This was the project called Cicatrici e Baci. It is Scar Kisses in English. And there's a portrait of healing processes. This is how I get into. And then I started look around and see how was the world and the community. And I'm also curious, so I couldn't do only one project. And I minted a few other NFT. Especially, I was followed with the ban of Max and Rob. I followed the people there into Rarible. And then there was the Rarible moment and the trash art. And then again started to, well, at this time, I think I met Rendered Flash, exactly not in crypto, but through Instagram. I've seen these amazing videos. Yeah, I think I contact you. Like you should came into there is ephemera was ephemera time. Ephemera was before the launch, I think so, or a little, or yeah, and then it was perfect because it was for photograph and video. Yeah, lens-based art platform. Yeah, and then I realized the world here is big. There are a lot of things and projects and platforms. So yeah, let's say that me and Render Flash also was interested in this zero carbon emission. How in English? Sorry, but yeah, to find a solution about the things also to the planet. So since we were doing this project, it was like a collaboration that, yeah, went like, I don't know, it was like by a conversation and was, we were and became collaboration. So we decided to meet in near because this was creating the new environment with a solution that we thought they were the best at the moment for yeah, to make it brief.
Nice, well
it is, then ask me because yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing with us your journey from getting into space in 2019 and traversing and finding the near platform, collaborating with Rendered. Rendered, tell us how you got into the space and what led you to Barbara and collaborating on this project.
Yeah, well, I've been doing crypto art and NFTs a lot shorter time than Barbara. I got in, I think I'm in first beginning of September 2020. But I'd kind of been in the VR art scene for a while, and there were various people like Giant Swan and Metageist, Hey Hasmus, Voltage, these guys were all jumping in and kind of doing crypto art, and I'd kind of been watching it and listening to podcasts about it. So I did that for about 4 months, and then I decided, okay, I want to give it a try myself, because it just seemed to make so much sense. Like there's some really nice art communities. They're just posting stuff on Instagram and sharing artwork, and a good feeling of community. But NFTs seem to take it a step further, where you could actually potentially find collectors who might be interested in buying your artwork, and that, to me, felt like the next logical step. And up until now, as we all know, it's been pretty hard to make a living from digital art. So it kind of really made sense to me. So yeah, I jumped in and kind of got involved with the community, started minting on Rarible, and met Barbara through Instagram. And as Barbara said, she also was involved in a platform called Ephemera, and she asked me if I'd be interested in joining, because I was doing a lot of work with photogrammetry and 3D scanning. And Ephemera is lens based. So anything that involves a camera, whether it's photography or film or photogrammetry, that could qualify to be on the platform. And that's kind of how we made our first connection, I guess. And from there, we kind of decided, yeah, it'd be really cool to make a collaborative project. And that's how Neuroscope started. And it's been like a long ongoing process. I think about a year now we've been working on it. And the plan is to make 9 pieces altogether. So at the moment we've done 3, and there'll be another drop soon for the next 3, and then another one after that for the final 3 to complete the series. And it's on Mintbase on Near platform.
What led you to Mintbase?
Well, I think there was the whole ecological issue that was going on at that time, and also the gas fees were extremely high, so it was quite hard if you didn't have a lot of collectors and you didn't know if you're going to necessarily sell a work, to spend $300 or $100 minting a piece of artwork in gas fees seemed like a bit of a gamble. So that, combined with the trying to find a more ecological solution, led us to looking at proof of stake chains. And the Mint-based team, they're really really cool people, and there's a whole community based around Mintbase called CreateBase. I believe it's now Mintbase DAO. They changed the name, but it was really a really great community of people, and everyone very supportive, and just felt like the right place to launch the project, because they were also doing a lot of innovation around split contracts in the NFT. At that point, there weren't many on Ethereum that were doing that. So they actually, you can split a contract with up to 50 different people from the sale of one NFT. So potentially you could even fund a small film crew who make a movie together and split it 50 ways, and everyone gets paid out at the end. So that was really innovative, and they were really pushing that more than anyone else at the time. Since then, a lot of other platforms have caught up with them, and a lot of platforms are doing split contracts. But that was also a really good reason to do a lot of collaborations on Mintbase.
Yeah. Also, there's a thing that they are from the beginning, by being on Near, Near was really focused on be a bridge to connect with other chains. So it was like it seemed like they want not to cut them out space, just to be integrated in the space. And this also was really interesting because this NFT is in evolution. I mean, it's not something that we arrived. So there are many issues in cross-platform and NFT that you generate, but then they somehow seems like they disappear. They have no history that continue, even when they jump from a chain to another. So there are many, many things that they plan to I cannot say exactly to solve because it's not a problem, but to create the space to allow something that is in continual evolution. So that also seems quite good at the moment. So
yeah, like scalability, I think that's a big advantage of the Near blockchain. They've actually done the first sharding on the chain, so all completely trustless, and that's quite a big deal, I think, because a lot of chains, they're kind of trying to work out solutions for how to scale in the future, and Near's ambition is to onboard 1 billion users onto their blockchain. So I mean, it's very ambitious, but I like that because it shows, as Barbara says, it's like looking to the future, not just the short term, but also looking at interoperability with other chains and, not trying to be like maxi about you stick to your chain and that's it. And being open to developments in the future.
Openness is key in this space. Yeah, guys. So you guys heard a little bit about how into the NFT space, how they started collaborating project for a while. I want to hear more of the vision as to, what are you guys building this for? Who are you building it for? And why or where does it go next?
About the project Oniroscope?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that we started with decide I think the space where we want to dive into to get this collaboration done. I mean, the interest of this liminal space that you can read in meditation or other kind of experience like dream. Well, I don't exactly know how to call them in English. If you have any other word to add, but I like to call them liminal experiences. Yeah, because they can happen by accident, even in a moment in your life, or you can just decide to dive into them. So it's something that you see and don't see. You see with another kind of eyes that is not exactly your physical eye. So there was this interest that shows up also in our previous work. So that led us to decide first the place where we want to go to find and to find exactly what somehow some into this space that is somehow dark and full of possibility to wander and try to meet something. And something was characters. What appeared, they were characters. So we decided how many times to go with them. So at the end, we decided with 9. With 9, we it's a good number.
Mhm.
And yeah, like this. And then was quite flowing because you cannot just mm, set too many limits because the aim was just to let the things appear. And then the thing is when they appear, then how we can bring this kind of vision, it is not the normal vision, again into a visual um, well, visual,
Yeah,
I
like
say
a
state, visual
m-
state, let's say,
manifestation of
manifestation that we can share, shared
yeah.
vision, no, something that we can say, okay, every of us, they see the same. Well, and the process, we try to keep it very alchemical as possible. So we also create, especially this part that I make, something real. I create a mask or a creature in for real, and rendered flesh may again this magic of bring all the things that that are not possible to do into the real world. Yeah, it's a
Yeah, so like
conversation.
taking
Yeah,
what's
it's
physical and transferring it into a digital um, environment. So it's kind of, in a way, reflecting what we're doing in our minds. We're connecting our conscious mind to the subconscious, and we're connecting real physical objects into the digital world. So it's kind of bridging these different realities for us.
and somehow these creators, they continue to speak while we build them. Then we share the work in progress because it's like trying to keep this flowing also when we work. So if the creator have something to say, then we add it to the work.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
they
see from
came
here
with
you
a
guys
visual.
got Blender
Mhm.
going, and it looks like you guys show your work as you're building it. Can you tell us what we're looking at here?
Yeah.
Sorry, I
You want to
didn't
go?
catch the last word.
Oh,
I was saying, can you show us what can you tell us what we're looking at here?
Oh yeah, so this is like a work in progress. It's taken from Blender, so it's the wireframe of one of the pieces we did, and this is an article that I think was it the article I wrote, or yeah, it's on
this
Stent.
birth.
So Barbara also wrote 2 or 3 articles explaining the process. So yeah, these because there's a lot of thinking behind the actual artwork and a lot of process behind it as well. So this is one of Barbara's drawings that she made on the platform Dada Art, where you can have conversations as artists and sketch to each other. I'm pretty new to that, so I haven't done it. But Barbara's been on there a long time, and yeah, this is another shot of one of the more finished. This is still from a video because they're all
Yeah.
animated videos.
Yeah.
So this is a still of one of the creatures that came up from our subconscious minds,
For
and this is
example, there's
yeah, sorry.
no, this for example, this is Labyrinth Pupil as the name,
Mhm.
and comes with a short poetry. It is kind of the way they also talk. So yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So there's also poetry that comes with each piece, and soundscapes as well. So there's lots of different elements that go into it. That starts through drawing and meditation and discussion and sending pieces back and forward between Barbara and I, and then the piece kind of has a life of its own. It kind of grows, and these creatures, they keep talking to us and keep on telling us, okay, you know, you need to add a piece of this or take us in a certain other direction, which might not have been there in the original dream or meditation that we had. And so it's kind of evolving all the time.
All right, let's take a look at the intro and get a little visual introduction to what they're describing.
Oops.
Wanted to make sure the audio is all the way up. There we go.
Yeah, the audio's and
You guys hear it?
it's
Yeah.
quite quiet.
All right, what did we just watch?
Yeah, this is
You
kind
can-
of yeah, is a short video trying to get you the feeling and the sensation of this state between the dream and daily life, and it is exactly one of the moments where you are aware of this little space where you can meet such characters, or you can have visions, or yeah, it's more try is kind of having their sensation, yeah, trying to grasp on the dream, but it's almost impossible.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it's
Right
almost
on.
like
Well,
a video of almost from our point of view of accessing this world. So there are the other pieces of the creatures, and then this is almost like an introduction from of the process and the experience of diving in and crossing between these worlds.
all
Yeah,
right.
probably
Well, I
we
can't wait to see all 9 pieces. Would love to have you guys back in here so we can have them all up on the walls and get to see all 9 pieces when they're done. How many have been so far?
So we've got 3 minted so far on Mintbase, and then we're working on the next 3 at the moment. So they'll be, I guess, in the next month or so they'll be minted, and then there's a final 3. So we're not sticking to any like specific time plan, but it evolves naturally, and it flows when it flows. So yeah, we haven't got a fixed schedule for when all 9 will be done, but the next three are pretty far on already, and they'll be minted soon.
All right. Well, I
Really?
should take a look at the first three then. What's the
Yeah.
website that we can go to find the first three? Is it this one right here?
Uh,
Or is that
yes.
cool, right?
No, it's not on this page. If you scroll down, maybe. Oh, no.
There is one article, but I'm not sure it's this one, where all the links are there. There is
Yeah,
an
not
article
mine.
explaining, yeah.
Do you guys know maybe the
Probably,
Mintbase site? Mintbase dot.
yeah. There should be
Where I can
one
send it
link
to you
to
on
the store.
Twitter.
Okay, send it to me on Twitter and I'll.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. Or actually, it's probably already in Twitter in our conversation. If you scroll up.
Yeah, I'm sure. I probably have to scroll up to get it, but if you could drop it for me right now, I'll pull it right up.
Okay, hang on.
While they're doing that, I
Okay.
want to thank you, see some friends out there. Love seeing you guys join us here in Blockchain Universe and Alt Space. Always great to have you guys, have these lovely artists on the stage telling us about their projects. All right, I got the link. I'll pull it up for you guys now. If you guys haven't already, please do me the favor of going to the You Are Here button next to the microphone. You click on that, it'll show you the current event. You can hit the rate button. After you're done, go back and click on Blockchain Universe to take a look at some of. We got Mondays tomorrow. We got Yummy NFTs again on Tuesday with Daniil Pan, creator of the Art Gallery Auction House. Bunch of awesome events that you guys come check out. Join us here at Blockchain Universe. Join the Telegram, and I'll see you guys in the upcoming events. Let's get this video, the mint base up on the big screen. Coming at you now. All right. Unrescope. Uniscope. There we go. Get some of those NFTs. As I said, they got 3 minted right now. Oh, it looks like 4, right?
These are the 3 creatures, and then there's the introduction film.
Oh, that's the video, the introduction video we just watched.
So there'll be 9 creatures, and then there's the kind of telling, diving in, and
Guess we'll start with the first one. Tell us about this piece. The one of one looks for about $3,000. Am I getting that right?
yeah, the currency has gone up a lot since we minted it. I think near was about $2 when we minted this, and now it's $10. So.
That's one thing to talk about as well, right? The fluctuations in currency. I didn't mean to go all the way back. The fluctuations in currency as you mint it. You know, what's that currency worth when you mint it and when someone decides to purchase it? You know, what do you do to adjust the price or keep it at that price and change the target? You know, it kind of puts you at a space where people that want to buy your piece will buy the 333 near to be able to do so, or people that are holding 333 near become your only targets.
I mean,
But this is amazing artwork.
One of the biggest challenges as trying to do your pricing as an artist, I think, because so many different changes and so many different currencies that change all the time.
You are right. Tell us a little bit about this piece, Labyrinth Pupil.
Yeah, so this was one of I kind of went into like a meditation, and this creature is what appeared in my mind. It was kind of a being that was it had a feeling of being trapped and was wrapped up in pipes and tubes. And when I first kind of met this creature, it was much more humanistic, so more like a face with one eye poking out from lots of wire and tubes and things like that. But as we worked on it, it slowly kind of lost its humanity more and more and became much more like a machine. And Barbara, you could maybe tell the story of where the pipes came from, because that was quite a
Yes.
nice manifestation as well.
Yeah, it's true, because Rendered Flash made a sketch, and from this sketch, I started to find a way to create these pipes that we would need, and I was really thinking a lot and trying to figure out how to do it. But then I just went to a spot where I used to go for relaxed meditation and really get inspired. And at this moment, I stumbled in this in this big I say a big group of pipes, because a house was they had to remake all the water pipes. So they just throw them out in this big pile of pipes. And it was like, I was like, oh, this is it. And it was like, at the end, it was connected with this feeling of searching, relaxing, and meditation, but in a different way, like a sort of accident. Because I was really thinking many options, but to find it like manifested exactly what was needed. It was not expected, and it was like,
wow.
That's so nice. I just had to do a video, and yeah, and Render Fresh we digitalized.
Some pretty impressive story. You guys heard it here. If you were here the whole time, you guys got to meet Barbara and Rendered, hear about into the NFT space, hear about how they found Near and the reasons why they utilized Near's protocol, because of the fact that it's eco-friendly and sustainable, the way that they're looking to launch this project with 3 creatures that they've created so far, another 6 to be minted in the near future. If you guys have any questions, now's your time. You guys can ask these amazing art pick their brains as to how they what they're doing in this space, and how you can get involved in this space if it's something that you're interested in. I'm so pleased to have you guys here. I'm going to end the live stream right here, and I want to thank you guys. How can people get in contact with you all?
Thanks so much for having us on there. You can just find me on Twitter, called Rendered Flesh. So that's my tag. That's the best place to reach me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, me. I have many, but I think that at the moment, if you use my name, you can find in many spaces. Otherwise, one is Space Divers on Twitter. I know Twitter is very used. In Instagram, I have my name, Barbara Tosti. So, yeah. But we are everywhere. Thank you so much for this. Yeah.
Glad to have you both. Can't wait to have you guys after the next 3 and the last 3. It'll be a pleasure to see all 9 pieces go up on the wall together. Guys, stay put, hang tight. Let's talk with them, ask them some questions, see what's going on, pick their brains some more. You guys could join us. Come on in, Alt Space VR. See you soon. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.